Hi. So many of us push our past mistakes and fears into the deep recesses of our memories. We may have negative self-perceptions that this generates cortisol in our brains, and when faced with similar situations in the present, this causes what we call an amygdala hijack, and it results in stress and anxiety. I help you uncover these subconscious thoughts, help you to forgive yourself so that you can move on to freedom and joy. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Mistakes are an unavoidable part of life and growth, and it's okay to make them. We all make mistakes, or we make poor choices as we go through life. Sometimes we hurt other people in the process with our words or our actions, and sometimes we hurt ourselves. Think back to your childhood, playing in the playground at school. Maybe you didn't let one of the other kids join the game. Maybe you said something not so nice to one of the kids, something hurtful. Maybe you even pushed one of the kids. Perhaps you gave up your piano or ballet lessons, something that you really regretted later on in life. What about as a teenager? Maybe you made moves on your best friend's boyfriend. Maybe you cheated in a game or had an argument about the outcome of some sporting activity. And then as you grew up, you made poor study or career choices. Maybe you made poor partner choices. You go into life, you join the corporate world, you trample on other people to get to the top. Who did you hurt in that process? What about money? Maybe you never saved or used money wisely or invested. We've all made some errors. And then we also develop what we consider to be undesirable or character flaws that make us feel unworthy. We may not even be aware of some of these. But think about what people say about you. You're too bossy, you're too loud, you talk too much, stop acting. These could be problems that we haven't dealt with, and we've just pushed them into the back of our minds. Maybe you're self-centered and conceited, jealous. Maybe you procrastinate, have poor time management. There's a dozen shortcomings. We may also suffer from a lack of self-love. I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I don't like my nose, I don't like my teeth, I don't like my hair. There's always something that we wish was better. The list is endless. Many of us get stuck in these past mistakes or errors of judgment, or even in events where we hurt ourselves or others with our behaviors. We say we've put them behind us or forgotten about them, but all we have done is push it deep into the subconscious, where it's waiting to erupt when least expected and attack us. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to focus on the here and now. This is not about forgiveness. This is just something to, in the short term, to make sure that you are focusing in the present moment. If you have a dog, take it for a walk. If you don't have a dog, go for a walk as if you were a dog. A dog going on a walk is filled with curiosity and stays in discovery and mindfulness. A dog walk is an adventure. The dog runs, explores, investigates, sniffs, smells everything in its path. It feels the breeze and the warmth of the sun. It feels the soft rain. It listens to the trees. It chases a piece of paper blowing in the wind. It runs back to you, wagging its tail. It finds a tree and pees on the tree. It sees a child playing with a ball, and it chases the ball. It sits and stares at nothing. It stares at you. It watches the world go by. It barks, it digs, it buries something. It digs up something. It jumps up and down. It chews and destroys toys and socks and anything that it can get hold of. It chases its tail. It licks your face. It licks its own balls. It pants. It howls. It chases a cat. It runs away from a cat. It rolls on its back. It walks in circles. it sniffs other dogs' butts, it plays fetch, and much, much more. But a dog has been present in the moment, regarding everything around him with all of its senses. It's filled with curiosity, and there's no judgment. A dog doesn't dwell on self-pity. After getting shouted at for eating your favorite pair of slippers or digging up your rose bush that you so cherished, you will feel great after a dog walk. You will be fully present and mindful in the moment, and you'll forget about the past action. In the next video, I will talk a bit about neuroscience and the brain and how suppressed or ignored memories impact negatively on our lives. Enjoy that walk. Bye.